وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين ولا يزيد الظالمين إلا خسارا. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين وكل من اتبع هداه إلى يوم الدين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Now we give thanks to Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. And now, bi'idhnillah, it is now obvious that we've left verbs only. Verbs only. Now we have a verb and a pronoun. Joining of a verb and a pronoun, or a verb with it depends. Sometimes some of these words on the screen, some of them are verb with the pronoun, and some of them are verb with a conjunction, with an harf. By the time we get to each word, you will understand what I'm trying to say better. And some of them are noun. Now, the first word on the screen, it is صاحبك. 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 صاحب, what does that mean? It means befriend. صاحب, he befriend. But صاحبك here, صاحبك, what he's saying here is that he befriends you, or he accompanied you. صاحبك, not صاحبك. If you say صاحبك, when the sword has alif madi and it sounds to صاحبك, then what you are saying is that your friend. صاحبك. صاحبك, your friend. Or of course it's supposed to be صاحبك, your friend. صاحبك. But if an alphabet comes before it, one of the we refer to them as حروف النصب. حروف النصب, they are the alphabets, it is the conjunctions that come to give, and whenever they appear, they give the maf'ul, or let me say the noun generally. They give the noun fatha, nasbu. It can be fatha and it can be other types of alamatul nasb, which I will not want to delve into that now. For example, you say anna sahibaka. Anna, it's one of those huruf nasb. Anna, that indeed sahibaka, your companion, your friend, or your originator. Sahib can as well mean the owner of something. The owner of something, or the originator of something, or friend or companion. That is sahib. When the sad has alif mad, sahibuka. Sahibuka. And I've told you there will be a reason for it to have fatha. Maybe it comes as a maf'ulun bihi, or a conjunction from the conjunctions, or an alphabet from the alphabets of a nasb comes before it, enters upon. That's when it should have fatha. But as it is here, as it is, don't Don't forget that I said as this here is sahibaka. Sahiba. It's still a verb with the pronoun ka. That is you. You. It befriend you. Or it accompanied you. And now over to the next one. It is biyadika. 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 In your hand. Or with your hand. Bi means with. Yad means hand. And that ba, whenever it comes before a noun, yad is a noun here. Yad and that only. Yadu. Yadu and. Yadu and. But for the fact that ba comes before it, ba is from the alphabet of jar. Alphabet of jar that gives a noun kasra or any other sign from the signs of jar. We'll get there. Bismillah, and you get it. So, biyadika. Normally it should be yaduka, your hand. Yaduka, your hand. But the fact that B, the ba has come before yad, then it changes it from dhamma to kasra. So it turns to biyadika. Biyadika. In your hand. In your hand or with your hand. As the case may be. Ka. It's a pronoun of that person, of the pronoun of the second person pronoun, second person singular. That person you are facing, who is a male. If it's a female, if it happens to be a female, then you're going to say biyadiki, biyadiki, biyadiki. But when it's a male, biyadika, biyadika, in your hand, with your hand. And moving to the next one, it is qibalaka. 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 Which means your path. Your path. Your path. Qibalaka. Your path. The next one, it is fatafiqa. 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 What does fatafiqa means? It means it begins immediately. Tafiqa means something to begin immediately. Tafiqa. Tafiqa means it begins immediately. When something begins immediately, or when someone begins to do something immediately, you use the word, instead of saying it started. Bada'a is used for when someone starts something. Bada'a. But when that thing is started immediately, then it is tafiqa. Tafiqa. Arabic is very, very sweet. And you get it bismillah. Tafiqa. So now we are saying fatafiqa. And that is, and it begin immediately. That fa is telling you that it can be you, it has two meaning. It can be translated, as the case may be, it can be then it begin immediately. And it can be used as and it begin immediately. Fa can be used for then, or and. Both can be used. Fa can be used for both. So fa tafiqa. Let me say then it begin immediately, or and it begin immediately. And moving to the next one, waqa'ati. 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 What does that mean? It means when it occurred. But this waqa'a itself is for something to take place or for something to occur. But the ta that comes after it is telling you that that thing that occur has the sign that we refer to as alamatul inath, alamatul mu'annath, Alamatul mu'annath, the sign of a feminine sign. And one of those feminine sign is, as Allah has mentioned in the Quran, Quran chapter 96, with the first verse of Surah Al-Waqi'ah. That is chapter 96 of the Holy Quran. No, it is Quran 56. It has 96 verses. Surah Al-Waqi'ah, it has 96 verses, and it is chapter 96. Allah said, إِذَا وَقَعَتِ الْوَاقِعَةِ إِذَا وَقَعَتِ الْوَاقِعَةِ, when the occurrence occurs. When the occurrence occurs. When the occurrence occurs. إِذَا وَقَعَتِ الْوَاقِعَةِ إِذَا وَقَعَتِ الْوَاقِعَةِ. By the time if you check the verse, you see that al-waqi'atu ends with ta'ul marbuta. That is a closed ta that I've explained and I said it's one of the signs of al-inath. One of the signs of al-inath, or one of the signs of mu'annath. It is that thing that you are referring to is feminine. It's feminine. So, and that ta is a ta of feminine. Telling you, assuming it is masculine, the word that the noun is comes in a masculine, the noun is a masculine noun, then you will not have that ta after it. I told you now that waqa'a is when something takes place or when something occurs. But the ta that comes after it is telling you that that thing that they are referring to in this text, it is feminine. It is feminine. Wallahu a'lam. And the last one for today that we are going to stop on, it is fafazi'an, which is the number 6. So I'll be able to take it step by step, little by little. It is fafazi'an. ففزع ففزع ففزع, which is what? And he seek refuge, or and he became afraid, and he is afraid. Fazia without a fa, but that's come before it. Fazia, it's a verb, and what it means is that when someone seeks refuge, fazia, seeks refuge, or when someone is afraid, frightening, fear. So that is fazia. It can be used for, it depends on the context that it is used for. So, but the fa that comes before it, as I've explained earlier, it depends on what the on the text, on all the context of what you are reading. It can be translated as فَفَزِعَ, as then he seek refuge, or then he became afraid, or فَفَزِعَ, and he seek refuge, or and he became afraid. And this is where we are going to stop for today, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه الأخيار وسلم تسليما كثيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.